chicken update. We are free ranging them right now. First time down here at the coop. We're gonna be getting the rooster coop ready soon. Move the roosters in. There's one rooster right there, and there's the other rooster right there. They've started laying eggs. He's got eggs a couple days ago. I edited in some pictures. One in there is in the process of laying an egg. The feeder right here. This water was decommissioned right now, but we're going to be getting that going again soon. And they got their trough over there. A little bit of ice in there. We poured some hot water in, melted it. The roosters are crowing now. At least that one is. He did it earlier. We want to see if we can catch it on camera at some point today. Yeah, we'll usually free range them for almost an hour sometimes. Most of them just stay near the coop. Some go outside, as you see over there. Or some over here today. You know, we always try to kind of keep an eye on them. I'm hoping he'll... Boom, right there. Alright. Well, we caught one on camera. We're probably going to be cooking some of the first eggs today, too. So we'll probably film that process as well for you guys. I'm going to try to upload this video today as well. I got a bunch of rail fanning videos I still got to upload as well. I have not heard the other rooster crow, at least. But he should be getting ready to crow as well. Wherever he's at. Oh, he's upstairs now. Trying to see him there in the doorway. He's upstairs. I don't know if anybody's seen, anyone in the channel has seen this. The nest box is pretty packed right now. The Brahma right there. These are both Brahmas. These ones with the black on their neck. You see they got feathers on their feet. Those can be used for meat or eggs. We're just using them for eggs and kind of for show as well. There's a big rooster right there. That's a partridge rock, that rooster. They're part of the Plymouth Rock family. And I've got a few different types of Plymouth Rocks here. Barred Rocks right here, these kind of striped ones. Not these ones, those are silver-laced Wyandottes, but Barred Rocks are these striped ones here. Reddish brown ones are Partridge Rocks. And these all white ones, like one laying an egg there, is a White Rock. There's a bunch of others to that family, but I just got 3 of them right now. And then along with the rocks, I also have our former mystery chick, now our mystery rooster. We're still not too sure what breed he is. Amber lynx right here, these kind of white ones with brown markings all over them. Silver-laced Wyandottes, as I mentioned earlier. There's a couple Americanas, like you see this all gray one back there. Just stuck its head up on the other side of the red one. That's a Americana. There's another one, but it's probably upstairs. They lay kind of bluish-green eggs. Usually the gray ones will lay more green eggs, and the reddish ones will lay more blue eggs. We got a green egg as our first one, so I'm thinking it's most likely from this hen right here. And in addition to that, as I mentioned earlier, we got the Brahmas, or Brahmas, whichever you prefer. And that should just about cover it for all the breeds I got. Still not too sure what the rooster is there. I think he's getting ready to crow again. Yep. Hey everybody, hope you can hear me all right here. As you can tell, I'm not using the best camera right now on my phone, but anyways, sorry about this next clip. You can barely hear me because of all the leaves that we're walking through, so I'd just like to apologize that. Basically, just kind of explaining how you herd these chickens in there and just kind of make sure you get around them. You use your arms to kind of like coach them over towards the door. So if you can't really hear me, I just want to explain. That's what I was kind of explaining. So yeah, you may have to try to turn on captions if they're going to work right. I don't know. But if anybody has any questions about what I was saying there, feel free to ask in the comments. Alright, so we got some birds over here. We're going to herd them back inside now so we can go and cook the eggs. We don't like leaving them out. We're not watching them because of predators and they send them along there. You just kind of like put your arms out, kind of let them up and get around, kind of do a few movements here and there. And it's pretty simple. Just kind of got to guide them. try to keep going around. You just gotta get your hand low, close to them. Sometimes you might need like a little mat to really encourage them. A little doormat or something. Or even like a little piece of blanket or something, you know. Sometimes they get a little confused. Oh, you see how they try to go around you? And the silver laced wyandotte, and again, if anybody's wondering. Sometimes you have to grab them, but they're usually pretty easy. So I'll do one. Run and grab them real quick. I don't like doing that because it's kind of like approach them slowly. Eventually, you get into a place where they just can't. They kind of like, yeah, reach down and grab them. They're quick. I don't know. I think we can just encourage this one in. Yep, there we go. Really trying to, oh wow, we got two in the nest boxes. Might be getting ready to lay a bunch of eggs today. Usually they'll slow down in the winter. Oh yeah, we're gonna be getting a bunch. We'll come out and check later. But the important thing now is just kind of leave them alone and go check out the eggs. Okay guys, well sorry for the kind of messy barn here. Keep in mind it's the winter, so we just stuck a bunch of stuff in here. A bunch of machinery in here to keep it out of the elements and whatnot. So, you know, we got to do it when spring comes. We'll be able to organize it. We really don't do much in here in the winter except for storing the chicken feed. It's a layer feed. We will eventually get scratch feed just for the roosters when they get separated, which will be very soon. We got to work on the other coop first. And, of course, we always accompany the rooster with a couple hens, usually, so they're not so lonely. Because we'll probably separate both the roosters, which means we might have to build a third coop. Anyways, we're going to put a little hay in. Now, it's these big objects. You see they'll take off. They don't like that. You know, they don't like you holding big objects coming close to them. So I'm going to set this down real quick because we're going to put it in here first. I can just open up this little window to their upstairs area. That's where they sleep at a lot. Eating light. And then in the spring, when all the chicken waste builds up in there and old hay, we shovel it out and use it for fertilizer in the garden. But since it's not spring, we're just going to kind of let it build up a bit in the winter, so we'll have plenty for spring. You can see they don't really like that. Important thing is just to move slow, try not to freak them out too much. And you just leave it in there like that. They'll go up there and start spreading it out soon. I'm sure when they head back up there, we'll see them doing that here in a bit. But I want to get some hay down here, and we'll stick a little bit in some of the nest boxes that they're not quite doing anything in yet.
We should put the chips in the nest boxes.
Yeah, we'll be doing that. Right now, we'll just put stuff in the bottom. We'll go back in the nest boxes when we check for eggs later. Yeah, guys, so sorry for the messy barn here. Usually we're not this disordered. You can tell they don't like that. All right. But as soon as we leave, they should be moving right into start digging through it for anything that they find that's edible and spreading it out on their own. Now we fed them a bunch of vegetables and stuff today from these vegetable trays. They sit in the fridge for a while. There's just a little bit left. They go bad. Well, they don't really go bad. We feed the chickens the scraps. It's very nice to feed them scrap fruits and vegetables now and then. Get them kind of a little more natural food rather than just their heavily what's the word? Processed feed.
Yeah, we have almost no food waste because anything that we don't eat goes to the chickens.
Unless it's like meat or something.
Yeah,
any vegetable
meat,
fruit products go to the chickens or the compost for the gardens in the spring. these things kind of flew all over the place in the wind. Sorry about all that. That's it there. Stop recording, I guess. And we'll be back down here and check on them later and look for eggs. Alright guys, well here's the eggs from some of the previous days the chickens have laid. These are the first 4 eggs. The first one here is the smallest one. Right here. This is from one of the Americanas because it is green. And the next one we got was one of the brown ones, not sure which one. These are from the Barred Rocks, lay these, Wyandottes, Brahmas. Pretty much all the other ones are brown egg layers except the Americanas. Now, they're all kind of small. Let me get a store-bought egg here for a little bit of a reference. We'll go over to the fridge. Now, this is just a standard store-bought egg. Look at the size of this compared to these. Maybe not a whole lot of difference. I don't know. Yeah, here you can definitely see it. Now, these are their first eggs, so of course they're going to be small. They will get huge to the point where they're every bit this size, and quite often you'll get eggs way bigger than this from these chickens. I've seen some eggs probably like that much bigger, you know, but that's pretty rare. Most of them will be about this size roughly, and sometimes even get some with 2 yolks and crazy stuff like that. Now, I heated up my pan over here a little too much, so we're letting that cool down a bit, but eventually we will start cooking these. We'll do them in a couple different ways, I think. We'll scramble a couple of them. We'll just do some of them sunny side up, just like, you know, fry them. But at first here, I know, but we're just going to do this right now. First, we're going to go ahead and crack open one of these. Probably start with the first one, which I can remember is a slightly smaller one, or something. I don't know. One of those is the first one. Now, sometimes they don't even have yolks in them, the first eggs. So, I don't know. We'll find out here. Whew. Look at that.
Small. Didn't break the yolk.
Now that is an egg right there. Small, but, you know, so fresh looking. You can tell that is a fresh egg right.
See if we got any eggs. It's like an hour later from first couple clips. Whoa. There we go.
Alright guys, well Tyler just ran out there and look what we got, another egg. Sweet, so it's been pretty much 1 egg a day now. Actually yesterday was 2. We'll go ahead and rinse this egg off real quick. I just like to use some hot water, sometimes some soap, but it's fairly clean. So we're just going to go ahead and rinse it off with some hot water. And I'm going to wash my hands afterwards because obvious reasons. So yeah, just a little sponge and some hot water. Some dishes under there. They got to be re-washed anyway, so we're just washing it over it. Just make sure you're really cleaning it off. Should be good. We dry it off on a towel. Alright, there it is all dried off. So, we're going to go ahead and fry this egg up here. Hopefully this is hot enough. But not too hot. That seems a little bit too hot. I don't want to like instantly fry this egg, so turn it down a bit more. I mean, we can always do another one, so let's just go all out. I'm kind of excited to do this. And here we go. Let's give you guys another look before we fry it. First, chicken egg. Looks very good. No shells or anything in there? There we go. Ooh, yeah, that's hot. That's cooking fast. It's really bubbling from the oil in there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and cover it so the yolk gets cooked evenly. I'm actually just going to shut the heat off right now. I really don't like electric stoves because they heat up too much. I prefer the gas stove over at my grandma's house. You should go over there and do it. You should have. To walk all the way to my grandma's house. She lives right next door for people who don't know. So yeah, we'll let that go for a little while. I just like covering them so the yolk gets, you know, evenly heated with the rest of the egg. Leave it off.
We'll put it on medium low. We'll do that at this point. Just so we don't leave it on.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe we go ahead and open up one of these brown eggs. We'll open the. We'll go ahead and crack open the egg from today, actually. The shells are so strong on these eggs too. Oh, I mean, I'm like hitting this pretty good here. There's a shell that came in there. So warm. That was just laid a few minutes ago, practically. Was it warm when you picked it up?
Yeah.
Yep, just came out of the bird. Yeah. So we're off the tripod now. Look how perfect that egg is. Amazing. This one here is about done. Cooked real quick, like bubbled up real quick. I usually like try to cook them kind of slow so they get nice and even. So we're gonna let it cool down for the next egg, and then eventually we'll scramble 2 of them, and maybe hard boil the last. Sorry about the glare, guys. Boom. When I started this channel, I wanted to do cooking videos more often. This is actually the first cooking video I think I've ever done. Alright, Tyler's doing the first taste test.
Oh, wow.
How much better is that than the store-bought egg? We'll compare them here at the end, I think.
Oh yeah, it's a lot better. You can taste the creamy, it just melts in your mouth, unlike the store-bought.
I'm going to go ahead and try me a little bit here. And then we'll go ahead and cook this egg. Maybe we should start now that the pan's a little cooled down, actually. Oh yeah, that's going to slow cook right there. That's the way I like them. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a little taste here. Come on. I'm just doing a little bit. Oh, oh, wow. Oh man, I've not had that in a couple years. Since probably 2020. We didn't have any chickens during 2021, they all died off. You know, I didn't get back into it didn't have chickens there for a whole year. Every once in a while we'll have an off year like that. I'm telling you right now, that is the best egg I've had in a long time. This one here's cooking slow. It heats good, we'll let that thing just keep cooking in there. We love slow cooking sunny side up eggs. And white capping them like that, you cover them, and the yolk gets the white cap over them. It's my favorite way to cook eggs. That and hard boiled, any way to cook eggs really. We'll be hard boiling one of them here in a bit. No, I think we're gonna do this one hard boiled and these 2 scrambled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time. Alright, now you got some toast. He's going to go ahead and give the yolk a little try here. The yolk got a little well done, I think. What do you think?
Yeah.
How is it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everybody says, I've always known this, and it is a fact. Fresh chicken eggs have the creamiest yolks you could ever imagine. Well, that's been going a while. That is a perfect white cap right there, guys. Look at that. Kind of forgot about that. Yeah, that is perfect right there. They're very small, though. I mean, look at it compared to the store-bought egg, cooked egg. They're very small, but they will get much bigger in size as time goes on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and scramble some now. I'm just going to reuse my same small bowl, I think. Try not to get shells in there. Shells are strong, though, I'll tell you that. It takes quite a bit to... I mean, that's not like a normal chicken, store-bought chicken egg there. That's really strong. I've dropped these eggs when I've been carrying them to the house. Had none of them break on a few occasions. We're going to do 2 of these here, and then this guy here will be the one we hard boil. We'll probably hard boil it alongside this, I don't know. Wow. Some milk. Just a little splash. Perfect. Yeah. Can't have scrambled eggs without milk. And I only drink whole milk. Most of the time, at least. Just scramble them up. It takes quite a bit of effort, too, to get these yolks to break, too, you know? The first eggs, though, they're nowhere near what they will become as far as flavor and size goes. You know, these are just the first eggs, and they're already phenomenal.
Now we got almost
We got 28 chickens that'll be laying eggs, just about one egg every day per bird. So we'll be getting about 28, over 2 dozen eggs a day. Some of them skip days, so we'll be getting at least 2 dozen eggs a day. But there will be some days where we get every bit of 28 eggs. Maybe more, because every once in a long while you get a chicken to lay 2 eggs, but usually the second egg will be really small. Yeah, I've seen that happen before quite a bit. I think it's pretty good right there. Now, we got a big pan, so hopefully this will scramble all right. Oh, yeah. I gotta eat my white calf egg here in a bit. I always just cook them with forks, pretty much. Yeah, taste the white capped egg. That's phenomenal as well. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Absolutely phenomenal.
creamy.
These over here are just about done. So we got a pot of water getting ready to boil over there. We're gonna hard boil the last green egg. I was gonna hard boil the store-bought egg and the green egg together, but I think we won't do that because the little green one from our chickens will probably hard boil way quicker than the big one, at least I'd think, possibly. So yeah. Anyways, here's the scrambled eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. Those are the best scrambled eggs I've had in a long time. I'm telling you right now. That is amazing. So, we're just going to go ahead and watch and wait until the pot boils. Also, I guess I should update you guys about this as well, but remember those kittens we had a few months ago? We had like 5 of them. There's a couple black and white ones, a few black ones. Well, one of the black and white ones now lives with us. His name is Rocky. And he is not a kitten anymore. Look at this. Look at this. Almost. He's still little. He's still a little cat. But he loves eggs. He really, really loves eggs. Now you don't want to give animals raw eggs because they can't absorb the nutrients from that or something. I guess it's kind of weird. But yeah, if you're gonna feed animals eggs, make sure you cook them. And Rocky's siblings live over next door with at my grandma's house right now. One of his siblings got adopted, but 3 of them are over at my grandma's house, and we got our 3 cats. Of course, our dog. Where are the other 2 cats at?
One's over on the box.
Yeah. So I guess we'll bring the other cats in and show you guys that, since we're doing some updates here. Yeah, perfect white cast egg. The yolk. Left it in a little long because the yolk is well cooked. Here's Fuzzy. You guys probably know him. This is the biggest male cat we got. All 3 of our cats are males. Then the ones that are next door is 2 females and 1 male. Spot should be around here somewhere. You guys might remember him from when I was unboxing that new drone I got, which I still have yet to get the camera going on it. I've just briefly flown it a couple times. Hopefully this winter we'll be using that, maybe, or in spring. Here's Spot. He climbed in that drone box. If you guys remember that video, I'll link that in the description. Yeah. A lot of animals here. And the pot still has not started boiling yet, so we gotta wait for that. It's getting close. The pot is still not boiling. It's getting really close. So we're gonna give you guys a little fish update here. You know, I also collect goldfish. These guys are getting big. How big the butterfly koi is. We should be able to get the pond going in the spring and get a few more of those guys to add to it. I had 2 of them originally in here, but you know, the one died unfortunately a while ago. But he's getting really big for this tank. We're definitely gonna get a bigger tank soon because we now have 6 of these fish in here. Most people say, oh, it's a little overstocked. Well, as long as you keep it clean good, the fish are happy and healthy, you know. But we will be getting a much bigger tank soon. I'm gonna get up to like 60 gallons soon. This tank here is like 35 gallons, I think, something like that. But yeah. Here's one of the new ones right here, a little fantail. We got this little feeder goldfish back here. He's also a new one. I just fed him a bunch of boiled broccoli the other day. It's good to change up their diet now and then, so you're not just feeding them the fish food. I got some flakes and granules. Yeah, figured I should update a few other things since we're in the house here doing some videos instead of out on the tracks somewhere. Okay, so most people I talk to say, boil hard-boiled eggs take about 10 minutes. Since this is smaller, we're only going to do about 7 minutes, maybe 8. We're going to do about 8 minutes since it's a little smaller, so go ahead and set the timer, Tyler. But a lot of people, I've seen people put their eggs in before the water boils. I always do it as it's just starting to boil like it is now. And of course it's been run under hot water, so it's kind of warm. There's not going to be too big of a temperature difference causing cracks. I want to set this in gently, so because it's a small, I mean, the shells are strong enough, so you know what? I'm really confident that, oh yeah, it just bounces. It doesn't even get close to breaking. The shells are so strong. Let me turn this down a bit. He's got a timer set for 7 minutes. I'm just going to kind of loosely cover that. Just hold in most of the heat, but not all of the heat. And we'll hard boil the, well, maybe we could just hard boil them both, but just take the green egg out first. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and stick this egg in as well. Now, I'm going to drop this one in kind of, just like I did the other one. Let's listen. Oh, it didn't crack or anything. But yeah. Also, sorry I've not yet uploaded the my grandpa's railroad stories. It's been difficult trying to record them, and you know, I've really been stumped on how I'm going to go about it. You know, I thought about actually going to the locations and everything, but I really don't know if I really don't know if that'd be enough. You know, I'm really tired of just like sitting in front of the camera talking. You know, like I used to do in some of my earlier videos. I don't know. Really thinking we should be able to produce a high quality video, but you know, I just don't really have the time now with all the videos. So I'm sorry that that's been so delayed, but I will get that out eventually. What we'll do is actually a bunch of short stories and then edit them together at the end and do one big one. So that should be easier. Of course, you got the little exterior, not sure what you call it, little film that's on the in between the shell and the actual white part of the egg. Make sure you get that off too, at least in my opinion. Well, some people probably just eat it with that on. Boom, right there. Now we're going to go ahead and rinse this. Get the shells off. Another paper towel here. Nope, not two. And dry it off. And there's our hard-boiled egg. Let me get these shells out of here. When that timer goes off for that, oh, right there. Now we'll go ahead and stop that one and peel that. We'll compare how easy this one is to peel here. We can just hold it in there and rinse it off, actually. I don't have to handle it.
No.
So yeah, we'll take it over here to the sink. Cold water. Rinse it around. That's how I do it. It makes the shell come off way easier. Now, of course, like you said, a little bowl with some ice water is really the best way to do it because this is quicker here. And you just do that for about 20, 30 seconds. Give it a nice rotate. That should be good there. Alright, now we'll go ahead and peel this one here. This is the store-bought egg. These come from Leghorns, which are in the big factory farms. It's the type of bird they usually use, Leghorns. I've had Leghorns before, so yeah, I am quite familiar with white egg layer chickens. I prefer the ones that lay brown eggs. Now I can tell that this egg here is a lot softer than this egg. Now the smaller one probably just cooked a bit harder, you know, I don't know. But then again, it is some of these chickens' first eggs, so they're not going to be nearly as good a quality as the eggs that they'll eventually start laying. And this is really soft here, the store-bought egg. And the eggs from our backyard chickens will be the same eventually, just not right away. I actually think maybe this isn't cooked all the way on the inside. I don't know. But either way, there's our 2 eggs. Farm fresh, store-bought. Now, I'm going to go ahead and compare them. Okay, so we cut these eggs in half. Here's the store-bought one, of course. Here's the farm fresh ones. We're going to go ahead and give these a little try here. See how good they are. We were thinking about doing the blindfold thing, but we kind of decided against it. I'm mostly just a fan of the egg whites. That's a farm fresh one. That is amazing. That is a really good hard-boiled egg there. Now here's the store-bought one. Store-bought one practically has no taste compared to the farm fresh one at this point.
Yeah.
After tasting these all day, I do not taste much at all in these. It's crazy. So yeah, farm fresh eggs I think are definitely better. I haven't had them in like a little over a year. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. A little different than our regular videos, I suppose. Yeah, maybe... I don't know, if we ever get channel merchandise, do you think we'd actually legitimately start selling cartons of eggs? That'd be a crazy thing to do. I don't know if I've ever seen a YouTube channel that sells eggs to viewers, but when I get channel merchandise, we might just... Or I don't know, maybe we just... We'll hit some farmers markets because we'll have a lot of eggs, more than we'll know what to do with. So we'll be hitting some farmers markets in Ohio. So if anybody wants, eventually, like in the spring. So yeah, if anyone wants to get a taste of our eggs, we will absolutely be hitting some of the farmers markets around here. There's some in Obetz we can get to. There's some in Westerville, I'm sure.
We have some cartons. We just kind of print them up.
Oh yeah, we got cartons.
Wonder if we can sell eggs at the North Market.
We might be able to do that. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little bit of a different video. We'll be doing some more videos like this in the future. Feel free to check out my other content if you want, and I'll see you in the next video and or live stream.